Okay, today I will show you. Okay, I will show to all of you some main ideas. Some main ideas that we call common words. And then, start from today. Okay, you can use many main ideas for your presentation in the next section. Okay. Firstly, my question for all of you is, what is rule number one? What is rule number one? Okay, who can answer my question today?
The rule is always learn. Always learn phrase, not individual.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, how many people understand phrases and individual words? How many people understand? Who can help me answer? What is phrase? What is phrase? Okay, phrase. Who can?
Phrase is a
Firstly,
word.
group of words.
Whole sentence, even a part of sentence.
The whole sentence. What does this mean? The whole sentence. Okay, very good. And the part of
Sentence.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. And who can give me some example? The whole sentence, the group of words, and the part of sentence. Who can? Other people. Who can give me some example? The group of words, the whole sentence. Who
I
can?
have a very happy family.
I have a very happy family. Really?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. This is the group of words or the whole sentence or part of sentence? The whole sentence. Okay. Who can give me a group of words? A group of words.
Better than later.
Better than later. Better than later. Okay. And the part of sentence. Who can give me example? Part of sentence. What is a part of sentence? Part of sentence. Think about it. Okay, thinking. Focus on thinking.
If I never enough money.
If I have enough money, it is a whole sentence. Part of sentence. You can choose. Understand? Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Part of sentence. Who can? Think about it. Who can? Do you understand what I say?
Yes.
Okay, next. Make a big trip. Make a big change. Okay, make a big change. I like the phrase. Make a big change. Make a big change. Okay, this we call learn phrase, not individual words. Okay, and the next question for you: how did you learn English? How did you learn English? In your we call in the middle school. We call middle school and high school, even in your university. Okay, college and language school, many. Well, okay, who can answer the question? How did you learn English in your middle school, high school, university, college, the language school? How did you learn? Remember in the past, okay? Who can answer my question? Next.
I think in my high school school, I learn English focus on grammar,
Grammar.
a list of words,
We learn a list of words.
focus on writing, not focus on practicing speaking. Yes,
Not practicing.
that's not practicing and speaking.
Okay, anything else? Someone else?
I learn writing.
Learn writing. Yes, writing.
Focus on writing.
In my middle school, I learn basic grammar, and when I came to high school, I learned more difficult grammar.
Difficult grammar. Okay, that's we call integral words. A list of words. List. Anything else? Anything else? Not speaking. Okay, not speaking. We never focus on speaking. Okay. My teacher never taught me how to speak perfect English. Okay. My teacher never taught me how to speak perfect English, and that's why 1.5 years ago I never spoke English. Okay. But I really wanted to do it, but my teacher never taught me that. Okay, that's we call in the middle school, high school, university. We focus on grammar, a list of words, writing, not practicing. For example, who can give me example list of words? Who can give me an example list of words in the high school? List of words.
A list of words. Job, doctor, teacher, farmer, pilot.
Okay. And what do you think? What do you think the old way that you learn in your middle school and high school? Okay. What do you think? Okay. What do you think that you learn in your high school, middle school? What do you think? It's very hard. Very hard. Terrible. Bored. Sleep. So why do you feel terrible, bored, and tired when you learn the old method? The old way. Why?
Because it's very difficult.
Oh, okay. Difficult. It's very hard. Difficult. And
Easier to forget.
easier to forget. Okay, that's easier to forget. Easier to okay, you see. When you came into class in high school, okay, and your teacher called you, come here, okay, then you wrote down a list of words, okay, job, doctor, teacher, farmer, okay, much more. And when you wrote down all of them, the teacher said that, oh, you are a great student, and give you 10 points.
Yes.
I like it. And you say to yourself, oh, I can speak excellently. You said to yourself, I can speak excellently. Because your teacher gave you 10 points. Okay, but you never spoke English. And maybe 7 years, 10 years, okay? 10 years ago, okay? You still focus on the old method. And now, start from the crazy English course, okay? Started from crazy English course. And next question for you. Next question. How or why? Why do we learn with doing what? Doing what? Okay? Who can answer my question? If you understand the old way that you learn in your high school and university, and now the next question: why do you learn? Why do we learn with rule number one? Because we call new method.
New method.
New method. Okay? In the school we learn our method. And why? So why? Why do we learn with rule number one? Why? Give me some. Okay.
They have a meaning.
They have meaning. Meaning.
Easier to remember.
Trick my life. Easier to trick my life. Easier to remember. Anything else? Okay, anything else?
Story, a mini story.
Master mini story.
Are you sure?
I don't think about grammar.
Don't think about grammar. Don't think about grammar.
And I don't think
What? Again.
don't think about how to use that word.
How to use that word.
How to use
A word.
Okay, I know that's because when you learn with our method, you always how to use the word to speak English. Because we learn a little words, okay? And it's very difficult to use the phrases, okay? To speak English, even though you speak a simple or easy topic, okay? Even though you speak a simple or easy topic. Anything else? Why do you learn?
You can get some information.
Okay, get some information. So why we can get some information? Because when you learn the phrases, okay, you can understand more sentences. For example, I love people, okay? You can understand me, okay? That's because I love all of them. Much more information. Okay, anything else? Give me some example.
because I think the rule number 2 is so. Oh, sorry. Rule number 1 is so powerful, easy, and automatically.
Powerful. And anything else?
When you learn first, you are still studying grammar also.
Grammar also. Yes, okay. You also study grammar. So why? Why do you also study grammar? Because you never study grammar with effortless English method. So why? Why do you also study grammar? Do you understand? With effortless English method, we never study grammar rules. Okay? We never study grammar rules. So why do you also study grammar? Who can give me the reason, the answer? Who can give me the reason or the action? Who can? Believe in yourself, okay? Do you understand what I ask you?
You learn memorize, grammar, and practice the many times.
phrases and practice many times. It's not enough because we also study grammar. Okay, specifically. Okay, who can give me?
When we are learn and remember a whole sentence.
Whole sentence.
Or we know and we remember we know how to use the verb or how to use objects or subjects or how to use the tense.
Okay, remember. Because we learn correct grammar. We learn correct grammar. Okay, correct sentence. Correct sentence. Chúng ta học những câu gì? Câu đúng, câu chính xác. Thì chúng ta sẽ we also study grammar. Okay, that's the why to learn with easier. Is this easier to remember?
Yes.
Yes. That's why I always help all of you to learn how to speak perfect English and use body language, and to learn the full sentence, the whole sentence. For example, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't think that learning English is too difficult. Everything can be mastered. That's we learn the whole sentence. And if you understand and correct sentence, you can learn grammar. Okay, next question for you. And where do you find phrases? Where do you find phrases? Okay, 4. Where do you find these phrases? Okay, other people. Okay, other people, answer my question. Where do you find these phrases? Because we never study individual words, we learn the phrases. And where do you find these phrases? Mini story? Yes. TV show. Novel. Anything else? Internet. You can go on internet. Internet that we call Facebook. Okay. Internet. You can go on internet to learn it. Anything else? Where do you find these phrases? You can find these phrases everywhere. Okay? Everywhere. And if you remember, if you find these phrases, you also learn phrases, not individual words. Okay? And the next question for you. The last question for you is, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? Okay, how do you do this? Goal number 1. Who can answer my question? You can find some ideas in your textbook, okay? Textbook. Right now. How do you do this? Okay, focus, keep looking, don't settle. Keep looking. Don't drop. Okay? How do you do this? Rule number 1. Let's go. How do you do this? Làm thế nào để ta có thể? Rule number 1. Reduction number 1. How do you do this? Okay, who can answer my question? Who can? Who can? Think about it, okay? Keep thinking. Keep thinking. Today I will show you how to present the topic, and the next section, each member come here and present topic, not me, okay?
newspaper, exam, I write down the grammar.
Always
Write down.
Write down.
always write down. Write down the words. Always write down first. Anything else? Always write down phrases.
And review again
Review
every
again.
day.
Review again every day. Listen, meaning sorry. Yes, listen. Listen to. Listen to meaning sorry. Anything else? Many answers. Okay, many answers. Reading novel.
Funny novel.
Storybook.
Story.
That's where do you find. Okay. Let's focus on how do we do this. How to do this. Okay. Remember when you find these phrases, you can go on the internet. Okay. Newspaper, reading novels, and you can watch DVD of AJO, and you can listen to the audio of AJO. Okay, you also and focus on listen to and write down phrases, not individual words. Okay, in the next session, start from today, when you learn with rule number 1, you never write down one word. Okay, you always write down phrases. Even though when you find one word, okay, you should write down the whole phrase, the whole sentence, group of words. Okay, for example, when you learn the phrase, the word car, okay, you also write down I have a car. You never write down just one word car. Okay, you should write down the whole sentence car. Thus, you can understand the grammar. Okay, you can understand how to use the word car. Okay, if you just write down one word car, you never learn how to use the car, because you can remember in the past in your school you always learned the one word and you never use the word to speak English. Okay, that's all for today, and I thus have given you five questions to help you to discuss rule number 1. And my question for you: how many percent do you understand what I say? 80%. Okay. Others 100%. Okay, that's okay.
100%.
90%.
90%. Okay. 30%, 20%, 20% or 10%. Who understands 10%? 30%. 70%, that's okay. Who understand 10%? Okay. Who understand 10% or 20%, 30%? 20%? 80%? 80%. Okay. If you understand 80%, you can understand 500 words. 500 words. Okay? 500. Because if you understand 500 words, you can speak English easily with the foreigners people. Okay, so my question for you is, why didn't you speak English very well with the foreigners people? Because you never learned 500 words deeply. Okay? You never learned 500 words deeply. If you learn it deeply, you can use it easily. Okay? I just understand over 1,000 words. 1,000 words.